Hello and welcome back to the Earthstar Tribrid. I am your host, the Earthstar Tribrid. Forgive me if I seem a little out of breath. I just got done doing a workout. Chloe team be kicking my ass. Swear to goodness. So we're doing an update on Kadin Black. He wanted to come through after I did Rob and Michelle. An update on their next upcoming trial. So now we're doing an update on Kadin Black's case. Am I speaking to the All High Almighty? Am I speaking with Jesus Christ? Am I speaking with Kadin Black? Am I speaking with anyone else other than the three of you? No. Are we doing general messages? Are we doing an update on your case? Yes. Okay. What would you like to talk about involving your case? Your missing persons case. What would you like to talk about? Got Lilith, number 4. Okay, that's a W. So we're not, in this case, I was picking up on 4 individuals. 3 men, 1 woman. And we also got Lilith out here, which is dark feminine, and like I said, there's a female that's involved. Am I pulling out any more letters? Yes. Gemini, the Star, Scorpio. Any more letters? No.
crap if you didn't file with us last year. Just file with TurboTax Do-It-Yourself by February 28th, no matter your tax situation. Get the TurboTax app now.
Need a UGC video for your business? Find me and many other skilled creators on Fiverr. Or you could grab a top camera, add good lighting to make everything pop. Learn the latest trends, stay updated, videos change fast. Plan your content, be consistent and creative. Know your platform.
Did they find something on her surveillance video? Getting something's blocked. When it did that, something's like blocking something from view. Timing is off. Timing on vid. Timing on video is off. They changed it. I typed in, is it possible to tamper with a video timing? It says, yes, it is possible to tamper with the timing of a video. While some professional or law enforcement systems have built-in security measures, general video files, including those from smartphones or standard security cameras, can be edited or altered. The date and timestamp on a video often relies on the camera's internal lock, which can be manually changed before or after recording. Video editing software, an original timestamp overlay on a video can be cropped out or obscured, and new false time information can be added using video editing software. Metadata manipulation. digital video files contain metadata that records information like the creation date and time. This data can be modified using specific software tools. Splicing and cutting. Specific segments of a video can be removed, merged, or reordered to misrepresent the sequence of duration or events, creating a jump cut that may be noticeable but can still alter the perceived timing. Despite the possibility of tampering, forensic experts can often detect alterations through various methods such as forensic analysis. Experts use specialized software to analyze video compression artifacts, examine metadata, and look for inconsistencies in lighting or shadows that would reveal manipulation. Corroborating evidence. Video timing can be compared against other data sources like weather reports, other surveillance videos, or police, like example Ring or CCTV, or police communication logs to find discrepancies. Digital watermarking. High-end surveillance systems may use invisible digital watermarks that require specific reading programs to verify the video's authenticity and ensure it hasn't been taken from another source or modified. We'll do 1216 and 1217 just to check. Okay, so on December 16th, 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. I went on, okay, so if you go to timeanddate.com/weather, you can figure out where the wind was blowing that day. So Friday, December 16th, 2022, I'm doing this the 16th and the 17th, 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. Oh man, there's no weather data available. What? Okay, hold on a second. Interesting, why not? Huh. See, he was reported missing on the 17th. Wait, when was he reported missing? When were you reported missing? Was it on the 17th? 18th. What day did you go missing? The 17th? 16th? The 17th. Okay. That's really weird how from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. there's no data available that day. That's really interesting. But 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. on Sunday, like if you do December 17th, the wind was blowing west-northwest at 0.621 miles per hour. There was an overcast, like 34 over 28 degrees, so it's a high of 34, low 28. I don't know what a barometer is, but that's 29.96. But if we go now, okay, so that was Sunday morning. So Saturday, 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. The wind again was going west-northwest at 1.243 miles per hour. High of 36, low of 34. But interesting enough, whenever you go onto the 16th, that's really where there's no data there. That's odd. So yeah, so on December 22nd, or I'm sorry, December 17th, 2022, between the hours of 6 p.m. and 12 a.m., west-northwest, 1.243 miles per hour. It doesn't show any snow, no rain. It's partly cloudy. And let's see. What was the moon phase on 12/17/22? A waning crescent moon. It was a waning crescent, appearing as a thin silver sliver visible in the east before dawn as it moved over the sun's glare, with most of its day side facing away from the earth. Okay. So somebody altered the video time. Interesting. Do the police still watch my videos concerning you? They do. Okay. Does your family watch them? Yes. How many of your family members watch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 so now. So before it was 2, and now it's up to 5. It's my favorite color, red. Okay, so now we're up to 5 members of your family watching. How many police watch my videos of you? 1, 2, 3. So 2 police people. Okay, so 2 police, whether they're actual police or they're detectives or they're feds, doesn't matter. They're law enforcement. And then now it's, okay, so yesterday, how many of your family were watching? 1, 2, 3, 4. So yesterday was 3. Today is 5. And the day before yesterday, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so when I did the channel messages, the general messages that involve like some type of stray days and this, that, and the other, around that time, how many of your family members were watching? 1, 2, 3, so 2. So now we're up to 5 members. Does your mom watch my videos? No. Does your dad watch my videos? No. Siblings? Yes. Okay. So the timing of the video that, I don't know if they gave it to you or if you found, either they gave it to you or they found it, is off. And they're trying to cover their tracks. Cover up. Do I have a P? No, I do not. But they're trying to cover up their tracks. The timing is off. They altered the video. Check the weather. Check shadowing. See if anything else you can find versus like other surveillance videos in that area, if you can find it. Are there any more messages in the letters? No. Are there any messages in the symbols? Yes. Something about us. And remember when I said this, something was covering up. I mean, they were covering that up, plus, with it being partly cloudy. Yeah. Okay, so hold on. I gotta check something here. So say if they're trying to show you their whereabouts earlier that day. December 17th, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m., you're looking at winds blowing from to the west, 7.457 miles per hour, 43 high, 36 low, a full overcast, so it was very cloudy that day. 56 humidity. I don't know what barometer means, but it's 29.82 Hg. I don't know what that means. Okay. So then we're doing Gemini and Lilith. A powerful, untamed expression of communication and intellect, revealing where you're defiant, crave freedom, and reject societal norms, often manifesting as intense mental curiosity and contradictory communication styles, sweetness to biting words, a rebellious intellectual streak, and a need for mental stimulation, sometimes leading to restlessness or a complex relationship with sexuality and information. It highlights your wild, authentic self, especially in how you think, talk, and connect with information, making you fiercely independent and challenging conventional expression. And then we also have fourth house. So Gemini in fourth house. Your roots, home, and emotional foundation are defined by communication, curiosity, and change. Somebody changed something. Expect a lively intellectual family life, a home that's a hub for learning/talking, and emotional security found through understanding and variety. Though it can bring inconsistent family dynamics, this shit's inconsistent. Family dynamics are a parent who rationalizes feelings over feeling them. Okay, and then we also have Scorpio. A deep, intense, and transformative emotional foundation linking home, family, and roots with themes of privacy, secrets, power struggles, and profound healing. It suggests a childhood possibly marked by intensity or trauma, fostering a need for emotional security, resilience, and a lifelong journey of uncovering hidden truths about one's ancestry or inner self. This placement creates a powerful private inner world where deep bonds are formed, often leading to a strong sense of loyalty, but also vulnerability to emotional control or betrayal within the family sphere. Oh yeah. This has, like I said, two of the four people that were involved, so the four people who were involved, right? There's the driver, the passenger, the assailant, and the girl. The girl was the bait to bring him out. Okay, when I say bait to bring him out, bring Kadin out of the house. He had a thing for her. Well, apparently so did the assailant. So even though this was a robbery gone wrong, the assailant also had jealousy. And he didn't like that this dude was trying to move in on his girl, I guess. But because the assailant and the girl are now together and they have a baby. The driver was driving his best friend's car. His best friend is brothers, maybe a half brother or step brother or something like that, but he's related. I was getting half brother before, but he was a brother. He's related to the girl. Now, there's also the whole fifth person involved, not involved in the murder, but the fifth person was the one, like some type of dirty cop, whether it's an actual police officer or a security guard that was helping them cover this shit up. But the girl did not know what was going on until it was too late, but she ended up, she's a part of it now because, she helped cover it up. It is what it is. Alright, so Scorpio in 4th house, we did that. And now we got Scorpio, Lilith. Deep, untamed power, often linked to repressed sexuality, shame, intense intimacy issues, and a strong connection to the subconscious, representing themes of transformation, hidden knowledge, and challenging societal norms around power and vulnerability, making individuals fiercely independent and drawn to deep, even taboo, truths and experiences. Is considered an exalted placement, amplifying these intense primal energies of healing power and confronting shadows. Is there any more messages within this? No. Do we have any more messages concerning your case? Yes. Do you need me to roll the dice? No. Pull letters? Yes. What else would you like to talk about regarding your case? Because I'm starting to get the whole, like, well, if you can prove you were somewhere else at this and this time, then, yada, yada, yada. And they probably give them a video, but the video was altered. Do you need me to pull out any more letters? Yes. Capricorn, 6. We have summer. Mutable, which is change. Do you need me to pull out any more letters? Yes. Got winter. We're in winter. Are we looking towards the X, or the money? The money symbol. Okay. So we got money symbol. All right. Let's go. Get it. Okay, do I have everything separate? Okay. So involving the case. So we also have Capricorn 6. Money is obviously involved. We have summer and winter. Mutable, which is change. To Capricorn, 6th house. Generating. Okay. Approach their daily life, work, and health with a disciplined, structured, and responsible mindset. This placement suggests a strong work ethic and a desire for practical achievement in one's routines and service to others. So please and feds. Feds watching the way to make their move. Okay, they're watching houses and the moves. November, you here now. So feds watch houses and their moves, like their daily routines. Like how it's saying, like work, like they're watching them while they work. Basically their daily routines, their work and routine, what they do all day, watching where they work. Where they go to get the hair done. Barber. Barbershop. I'm hearing it and it's coming out nail. So, don't I have any more L's? I only got one L? Really? Yeah, so where they get their nails done. Barbershop. Like where they shop in general. Where they work. I don't have a G. Look at DMV records. Have they looked into their DMV records? Yes, so they are doing that. Are there any more messages within the letters? Yes. I'm also hearing health. They're looking at their health records, DMV records. They're looking through everything on these guys. These guys are under heavy surveillance. You got Sin out here. Are the people in question laying low? No, they think they don't need to lay low. Right. I don't have a G, but I'm hearing drug deals. They're looking into what they spend their money on. I have another N in here. Not even what, but like how they spend their money. No, I didn't even have to put the whole word out here. We could just beep. How they spend money, how they spend money, where they're spending money at. These guys aren't laying low. They think they got away with it. I'm hearing sting. What's the sting operation? sting operation is a law enforcement tactic where undercover officers or informants pose as criminals, buyers, or victims to trick suspects into revealing their criminal intent or committing an illegal act, allowing police to gather evidence and make arrests for crimes like drug dealing, fraud, or solicitation without coercing someone who wouldn't normally commit the crime. Are there any more messages within the letters? No. Any more messages within the symbols? No. Are we done with any of the messages? No. Do we still have messages to get out? Yes. Are they about your case? Yes. Okay. I'm hearing gun records too. But I don't have a G, but gun records. The Firearms Division maintains records on firearms licensing and transfers. The division operates the Pennsylvania Instant Check System. The NTC can only provide firearm records to law enforcement personnel, not to the general public. So they can look into that. What can you tell me about the gun? What can you tell me about the gun that was used to kill you? What can you tell me about the gun that was used? What can you tell me about the gun that was used? What it looks like? How it was purchased? What was done with it? What can you tell me? Money, earth. Do you need me to pull out any more letters? Yes.
What a year.
Do you need me to pull out any more letters?
All those memories come with a cost.
Okay, you know what's crazy? I just saw this commercial come up right here, and it showed me a picture of 4 people. Got a lot of green out here. Green is very earthy, grounded. Is that north node? Are we using that as a north node or south node? South node. Okay. So we only got one. No, we got 2 symbols. We got Sag and Aquarius. Also got south node. Got fixed. Green is also about abundance, like money. Got 11, 4, Lilith. Also got Mars, boy, a dark male. Dark male doesn't necessarily mean like dark skin, dark hair, dark eyes, or somebody just in very dark energy. Are we looking at a Z or a Y here? A Z? Y. Okay. Again, it's like trying to hide, trying to block, trying to cover. I'm getting smoke in my face. You know how sometimes when you fire a gun and it has some smoke coming out? That's an M. Was it a caliber? Was it a block? Was the gun bought legally or illegally? Legally? Illegally. So it was a legal gun. The person who bought the gun, was it one of the people who was in the car with you? Or did they take it from somebody that had the gun? Did they take it from somebody who had the gun? Yes. But it was a legal gun. So, like, did it belong to one of the parents? Yeah. So it belonged to a parent. One of their parents? No. Okay, so he's a parent. Remember what I said? The assailant was now a dad with the mom, the woman that's now a mom. Okay, is that the person you're talking about? So he legally bought a gun. Does he still have this gun? No. Did he sell it? Yes. Legally or illegally? Legally? Illegally. So he sold this gun. Did he sell the gun sometime shortly after your murder? No. Did he sell the gun after he was realizing that he was being watched? Yes. Do the police know this? Yes, it's my favorite color, red. So sold gun after I'm seeing pissed, but like they're pissed, like PISSED. After being being watched. Sold gun after being watched. Do they know who the person is that he sold it to? How long after he shot you? How many years after he shot you did he sell the gun? 1, 2, 3, a little over 2? Yeah. So he just recently sold this gun because he realized he was being watched. And it was an illegal sale. Can you Alright, so yes, you can legally sell a gun to a friend, but federal law requires background checks for most private sales, and state laws, like Pennsylvania's, often mandate using a licensed dealer for handguns and sometimes rifles, even for friends. Though some states have family exemptions, always check your state-specific laws, but generally you must ensure the friend is legally eligible to own a firearm and complete the transfer through an FFL for a background check. Did he file off the serial number? I'm now I'm seeing it. I don't have another L, but I'm getting filed off serial number, so he did do that. I think, right? Did he file off the serial number before selling it? Yes. That way, if they collect the gun, they can cross-check it. Was there a bullet found with your remains? Was it still lodged? Like when you were shot, it was in the head? Okay. Was it through and through? Did it go straight through, or is the bullet still with the body? Through and through? Bullet still with the body. Was it lodged in your head? It's my favorite color, red. Was the bullet lodged in your head? Yes. Yes, a bullet or its fragments can remain lodged in the victim's head, and survivors can live for decades with them in place. In many cases, especially with low velocity, tired bullets, surgeons may decide not to remove the bullet if it risks a surgery outweigh. Okay, so it is possible that it is still in there. Yes, a bullet or its fragments can and often do remain lodged in a victim's head, especially if the projectile lacks sufficient energy to exit the skull. This is a common occurrence in forensic pathology, referred to as a blind shot, or a case with retained fragments. Okay, so I also asked if that point blank range. So yes, a bullet can remain lodged even if it fired at point blank range. Whether the bullet remains inside or passes through depends on multiple factors, including the type of bullet and firearm used, the angle of impact, and the specific area of the skull struck. Lower velocity. Okay, so I asked about a Glock because apparently low velocity, like a caliber, while Glocks fire common, relatively low pistol rounds. Example 9mm, 40, and 45. Compared to rifle rounds, these still possess enough energy to penetrate skull. Okay. Yes, it is possible for a bullet from a Glock to remain lodged in the victim's head after a point-blank shot, depending on various factors. Whether a bullet passes through or remains inside depends on several variables related to the bullet, the firearm, and the packed site. An angle of impact. The angle at which the bullet strikes the skull is crucial. A bullet hitting a flat part of the skull perpendicularly is more likely to penetrate. If the bullet hits at a sharp angle, it may glance off It may glance off the strong curved structure of the skull or deflect and travel along the inner table of the skull. Okay. The skull's thickness varies. The back of the skull and the side can have different resistance levels. The bullet's path ranges. Okay. Or if it passes through less. Front or back? Front. Back. So is the back. So is the back of your. Was it the back of your, or the front? Front. Where were you shot? Was it the front or the back? The front. The back. So you're shot through the front. Okay. Sorry if I'm sound a little dark here, guys. I gotta remain flat in order for me to get the message out. Now it's coming out. You were trying to fight off the other two? Okay, so they were thinking it was going to be a robbery, but the third person also had the jealousy thing and was adamant about just basically. So you were fighting off the other two when the third came in and got you. What was the girl doing? Just sitting in the car? Was she outside with you? She was sitting in the car. Was she scared? When did she call was she the one that called the fifth person? Yes. Did she call before she heard the gunshot? No, this is hard swinging after. Like right after? Yeah. Okay. And like I said, it's about money. It was originally about money for the first two, but the third guy, who's, that triangle thing, was just like, So we have 11-4. Do you want me to read off the symbols? No. Do we have any more messages regarding your case? No. Do we have any more messages regarding your case? No. Do you have any more messages in general? No. Do you need me to read off the symbols? Do you need me to read off the symbols? Alright, for South Node, for Mars, Lilith, 4th, and 11th house. Okay, so there's no more messages within the letters. There's no more general messages in general, so I'm going to read off this stuff here, and then we're going to be done with the messages. So Sagittarius and Mars, an adventurous, freedom-loving, and philosophically driven individual who pursues goals with boundless enthusiasm, valuing growth, truth, and exploration, often acting impulsively or leaping into new experiences with faith rather than caution, and channeling energy into sports like hiking, cycling, or archery. Obviously, he liked to ride bikes and stuff. They all did. I think they all did, or him and a few others. This placement combines Mars's drive with Sagittarius's quest for meaning, leading to an energetic, sometimes blunt and expansive approach to life and conflict, always seeking broader horizons. Okay, and then we got Aquarius and Mars. An innovative, detached, and freedom-loving approach to action, ambition, and desire, where individuals act unexpectedly, value independence, champion societal change, and often follow intellect over emotion, needing partners who appreciate their unique, sometimes unpredictable, and intellectually stimulating ways, with Leo, Gemini, and Sagittarius often cited as strong matches. Okay, then we have Lilith, Aquarius and Lilith, a powerful rebellious archetype embodying the untamable futuristic rebel who challenges social norms, demands freedom, and rejects conformity for radical individualism and group connection. It represents raw, suppressed feminine power, focusing on unique vision, technological disruption, and universal brotherhood, but can manifest as aloofness, eccentricity, or rejecting traditions for rebellion's sake. Okay, and now South Node, Aquarius and South Node. Your past life, comfort zone, and natural talents lie in detached, intellectual, humanitarian, or rebellious Aquarian themes, often feeling like an outsider, yet your soul's growth involves embracing warmth, individual creativity, and heart-centered self-expression, moving from collective detachment to personal, vibrant presence. You're naturally good at group dynamics, ideas, and humanitarianism, but might avoid vulnerability, needing to learn to shine your unique light and receive love. Okay, Aquarius in fourth house signifies an unconventional, freedom-loving approach to home, family, and emotional roots, where security comes from individuality, intellectual connection, and personal evolution rather than tradition. Expect non-traditional family dynamics. This is definitely a non-traditional family dynamic, that's for damn sure. A desire for mental stimulation in your private space and finding deep emotional grounding through authenticity and unique connections, making your home a sanctuary for innovation and personal growth. Then 11th house signifies a deep connection to community, friends, humanitarian causes, hopes, and future goals, emphasizing innovation, social circles, and ideals for the collective. Individuals with this placement often find their sense of belonging through like-minded groups, technology, social change, and unconventional friendships, embodying an airy, progressive, and humanitarian spirit in their social life and aspirations for humanity. Sag, an 11th house, signifies a focus on expansive friendships, humanitarian ideals, and future-oriented goals, bringing optimism, adventure, and a love for learning into social groups and networks. These individuals attract open-minded, philosophical friends and find joy in community, often sharing wisdom, exploring new cultures, and pursuing big visions for humanity, though they might struggle with over-reliance on others or superficial connections. Sagittarius in fourth house signifies a deep need for freedom. Did we do this? No. Signifies a deep need for freedom and exploration within the realms of home, family, and emotional roots, often leading to a restless spirit, seeking meaning beyond familiar boundaries, a philosophical approach to heritage, potential for moving far from birthplaces, and desire for honest, expansive family connections. Individuals with this placement feel emotionally nourished by expanding horizons, may view home as a launch pad, and seek truth and adventure in their deepest foundation, sometimes struggling with feeling truly rooted until they find a place or philosophy that truly resonates. And then South Node. You're releasing past life patterns of being the wandering philosopher, the know-it-all sage, or dogmatically certain to develop skills in Gemini listening, embracing diverse ideas, common sense, and adaptability, moving from grand theories to practical communication and connecting with viewpoints rather than just one truth. It signifies a journey from expansive, sometimes rigid wisdom to a grounded, curious exchange of information, letting go of the need to have all the answers. Okay, and then last but not least, we got Lilith. Sag and Lilith signifies a powerful, rebellious spirit connected to freedom, higher learning, philosophy, and radical beliefs, often expressed through challenging traditional education, exploring foreign cultures, and questioning societal norms about truth, leading to a fiercely independent and sometimes untamed thinker who seeks profound knowledge but grapples with self-worth as an intellectual. It's the energy of the armchair philosopher, or the self-taught genius, embodying a deep need for expansion, travel, and authentic wisdom, with potential shadows of restlessness or intellectual arrogance. Do we have any more messages regarding your murder, your case, general messages for family? Any more messages within the symbols? Nope. Are we done with the read? Yes. Alright, guys. That's all I got for you tonight. I will see you on the next one. Please like and share and subscribe. Also, I have a PayPal set up. I said it on my other video that I just did today. I'm going to say it on this one. If you'd like to make a donation, so that way I can get this thingy, a 2 terabyte SSD. Apparently I'm running out of space on my computer here, and when I talked to Best Buy, they said that I need to get a 1 to 2 terabyte SSD. It's like $144. So if you guys want to help and make a donation, paypal.me/earthstartribrid. I would greatly appreciate it. If not, it's okay. I'll figure it all out anyway. Don't matter to me. But I love you guys. Take care of each other, and like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one, alright? Love you, bye.